And welcome back. The CIBC Run for the Cure. It's coming very soon, Sunday, October 1st. You still have some time to think about it, but participate, please. With us right now, volunteer co-run director, CIBC Run for the Cure, Ottawa, Gatineau, and breast cancer survivor as well. Very important. Susan Enns is with us. Nice to see you.
Thank you for for allowing me to be here.
Well, we'll get into your story and, of course, the importance of this great event. She doesn't really need an introduction, but I guess we'll give her one anyway. Katherine Marion is with us. You are the honorary chairperson for the CIBC Run for the Cure, and of course the host of Inspirational. And you show up on daytime from time to time.
Every once in a while. You know, you guys can't get rid of me.
No, why would we want to, right? Susan, how many years has this run been taking place at this point?
Oh my goodness, over 25, really, since it started. You know, it was a very small run the first time in Ottawa here. We're over 20 years, and I'm very happy to say that last year we surpassed the $20 million mark of funds raised just here in Ottawa for the breast cancer cause. That's
a lot of cash.
It is, and it makes a big difference.
Are you okay to tell us about your story?
Absolutely, absolutely. Actually, this year's run takes place on the 4th anniversary of my first chemo treatment. So it was about a few years ago when a doctor said, you have breast cancer. I was high risk. My family, Canadian women, it's 1 in 8. In my family, it's 1 in 2, a virtual coin toss. So I knew I was a high risk patient, and luckily knew what to look for, got tested and diagnosed, and chemo, bilateral mastectomy, radiation, and a year of follow-up treatments. I'm happy to say, yeah, he told me I had cancer before, but not anymore.
Wow.
And she showed up.
Yeah.
We were, we were around when you announced it. You know what was going on, so people would know, because we were still in the midst of getting stuff ready. I think it was just post-season when you announced it. So the following year, she's in the thick of it, because it's not a 3-month treatment. During the run, still there. Still wearing your hat,
absolutely.
Still cheering everybody on. She was showing up every chance she got, despite what was going on.
That feeling of power you get from being surrounded by so many people who are pulling in the same direction, it got me through a lot of moments during treatment.
How many people do attend this run?
We're expecting over 5,000 people, participants and family, and of course it's not just 5,000 participants, it's 5,000 stories similar to mine, and it's an incredible, inspirational day that I'd never forget.
Katherine, the 5th year that you've been the honorary chairperson.
Yeah.
That's got to feel pretty good.
It's really incredible, because to be honest, when I started the race, it was just an honor to be asked, and I am one of those people who, as of yet, knock on wood somewhere, there is no breast cancer in my family. And so it was an honor to be a part of something that I knew was going to help others, and then the minute you're there, it becomes, oh, you get it. Like the bells go off and you realize it could be, I am a daughter, I have a mother, I have grandmothers, they're gone now. I have sisters, I have a mother-in-law, I have, there are so many groups of us in my family, women, that this could, and men, that you realize that even though I am not affected personally, I'm in that community because I could be the next, or someone I love could be the next. And then just being there, you live through everybody else's story, because they get to write it on their bibs, of course, and it's a magical, magical day. Whether you're taking part in it the way, because she runs it and I sort of participate in my way, but even if you're just there to run it, to walk it, push your stroller, be a volunteer, you can't help but walk away feeling you've done really good.
Exactly.
Really good.
Obviously, I mean, you beat this, that's wonderful. Do you have any tips on how people can reduce their risk of
Absolutely. In fact, there's a lot of things people can do to reduce the risk. 1, know your own body. Know what to look for any changes that you see. 2, make sure you get screened. Pre-screening is critical. Here in Ontario, women over 50 of average risk can get screened and should get screened every 2 years. And most importantly, live a healthy lifestyle. 1/3 of breast cancers can be prevented, as per the research, living a healthy lifestyle. Reduce your alcohol, quit smoking, healthy diet, and regular exercise.
Yeah, very important, obviously.
Absolutely.
Not always easy to do, but important. We should be trying to do this. Katherine, how can people get involved? What's the best way?
Well, it's not too late to participate. So if you go to the webpage, I don't know the address by heart, runforthecure.ca.
CIBCRunforthecure.com.
There you go.
That's it.
So yeah, you can sign up. It's not too late, and you check out the opportunities for volunteering, because we need so many. It takes a village. It takes a village to create what we do. So there's time for volunteering, and there's still time to join for the race on Sunday. And the weather this year is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Could use some decent weather for, because the summer has been a difficult one when it comes to events, and you know, a lot of them are washed out and stuff like that. So, Susan, when you are there day of, I mean, what's the most inspirational thing that happens to you? I'm going to ask Katherine the same thing after 5 years.
The thing I love to do the most is I get the privilege of being on the start line and the opening gun, and the reason why that means so much to me is the longest journeys start with the first step, and mine did 4 years ago, and that's what I love to do the most. It's incredible.
And you being there just about the same amount of time?
It's the same thing, but I think for me, all of it means a lot to me. But I usually start the run last because I'm kind of busy right up until the end, and then when everybody goes, I'm sort of the last person out. And as I'm running through, for me, it's reading everybody's bibs. Yeah. And because you can write on it, I'm running for my sister, you know, or there'll be an arrow. She survived, and there she is, right? You know, they're running together. Or someone will say, you know, love you, Mom, miss you, wish you were here. You read what people have written, because it's not a numbered bib, it's a message bib. Yeah. And you can write on it. And for me, last year I ran for a friend. The year before I wrote Future Without Breast Cancer. Like people have messages they write, and reading that, that to me just touches me in ways that nothing else does.
Sunday Tunney's Pasture, when does it all get underway?
Registration opens at 7. The run starts at 9. We recommend get there early, 8 o'clock. That's when the fun starts. Just the warm-up itself is one of the most...
You got to see Dwayne.
Warm-up?
You got to see Dwayne in a tutu. I'm not going to say anything else.
Dwayne in a tutu.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. That sounds like fun. More details, of course, like you mentioned, CIBCRunforthecure.com.
Absolutely.
But it's happening this upcoming Sunday, Tunney's Pasture, and best of luck to you, Susan. Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you very much.
And Katherine, always lovely to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Okay, coming up, how about this? Details on the Snack on Exercise Challenge. Sounds challenging. More details next on Rogers.